Welcome back. Let us learn to lead video series on free open source software prepared by M. Srinivasan, Training Associate Mathematics, Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan, Zonal Institute of Education and Training, Mumbai. Self-learning contents in video form on GeoGebra Dynamic Mathematics software is presented at this video series. The contents can be accessed through Google Classroom using the class code 73AUMBO. In this video, you will learn designing worksheet to explain properties of equilateral triangle. For preparing this video lecture, I used Windows 10 operating system, a licensed version, GeoGebra 5.0, a free open source software, and free open source screen recorder software. Let us start. Let me explain you what type of worksheets we are going to prepare. We are going to explain the children the properties of equilateral triangle one after the other. Many properties are there. Let them explore. I am drawing an equilateral triangle and tell them that the definition of equilateral triangle is all the three sides are equal. I tell them that AB is equal to BC is equal to AC, and I am asking them to come and drag it and then check it out whether AB BC is equal to AC is always there. Then what is the next property? The sum of the angle, all the angles, sum of the angle is 180 and all the angle is 60 degrees. Now angle A and angle B are 60 degrees. They can come and drag it and then check out that it is always 60 degrees. Now they can explore the other properties also, property of altitude and how the altitude makes the triangle into two congruent parts. Well, let us try to make this a dynamic worksheet from the scratch. For that, I have opened a GeoGebra worksheet and I have selected geometry over here. Let me start it by selecting the text properties of equilateral triangle. Let me click OK. You can ask the children that what do you mean by that first property on sides. The child will tell that all the three sides are of equal length. Anyway, whatever they want, they'll tell them tell. Okay, well, now let me try to draw a equilateral triangle now. For that, let me first start with options, rounding to 0 decimal place. In labeling, I want new points only. Let me go for it now. Let me go for segment. Let me draw a very small segment over here, AB. Well, press escape to come out. Let me take this circle with center through point. I am clicking it. I draw a circle A, first circle, centered at A and passing through B. Escape. Again, I take the same option, circle with center through point. Now I draw another circle, centered at B, passing through A. Very simple. Just drag it and put it at A. I am escaping. Now, these two circles touch at 2 points. When I drag it, you know that it also moves. Now, there are 2 points of intersection. How to get the point of intersection? One way is simple. You can take this point and then come here and then put it over here. But I think that is having little bit risky. Now, let us take this intersect. Very simple. Touch the two circles. Touch circle number 1, circle number 2. At any place of that circle, automatically you will get the point of intersection. This is the way to get the point of intersection when two straight lines meet or two circles meet or a line and a circle meets. You got 2 points of intersection now. Okay, now I will want a circle, a triangle now. Therefore, I will take this polygon A, B, C and A. I escape. Okay, now I don't want to show this circles and D to the children. For one way of doing it is you can right click and you can show the object that will go. Otherwise, go to this graphing. Here all these objects are listed out. You can see this is a circle. Therefore, it comes under this C and D circle equation. X plus 1 whole square plus Y plus 3 whole square. Therefore, make it white. It goes. I don't want this point D also. Therefore, I am also clicking it. Well, now you come back to geometry. This one advantage. Now you see you can make it big or you can drag it, and then now you are okay. Now remember friends, you are seeing over here capital A, capital B and capital C. Are you noticing any change in the color? A is in blue, B is also in blue, but C is in black, which tells that I can move B, I can move A, but I cannot move this C. Remember, GeoGebra fixes what point I want to make you move, allow you to move, but I am having my own way of I will not allow you to move. Remember, when this C moves, then the property of equilateral triangle will collapse. That is why it is keeping that C intact. C is your fixed point. Okay, well, this is only for information to you. Well, now let me tell the children that actually what I want to tell them. In the text, I will tell them that AB is equal to BC is equal to AC. I want to tell them. But this will be a same number. You know how to get that number. Just click it. Right click. Segment is selected. Check whether the segment is selected. Go to this object property. Then click this show label. Tick it. Select it. Go to this value. Oh, I got the value now. Go simply click the second AC. Is it selected there now? I think it's not selected. Okay, AC is selected now. Okay, polygon is selected. Well, now please be careful. Select it and then right click it, object property. Segment is selected. In the show label, then go to the value. Again, carefully click this, the third segment. Okay, segment is selected, show label and then the value. Oh, I got all these values are 999. Okay, now let me go to this. Let me go to this object property. Let me go to this text. Let me select it now is equal to. Okay, now let me make it little bit big so that I can see this. Okay. Okay, let me go to this properties. Okay, go to this text. In that object, I have to select this A. Whatever I think it is selected there. Okay, put the cursor over here and then go to this object and select that A. Okay, I think it is 9 over here. I think you can select any of it. Either you can select A, B, C, whatever, maybe all are equal now. You can ask a child to come and drag it so that always they are equal. Okay, what is the other property now? You know that the other property is this, all the angles are always 60 degrees. Well, go to this angle. You can explain the child with a text. Okay, all the angles are equal and it is equal to, okay, I think equal to sign 60 degrees. I think I'm having that symbol over here over 60 degrees. Okay, how to show it to the children? Very simple. Escape, go to this angle, click this angle and then click this triangle. You got it now. Escape, then 60, then this is 60, this is 60. Okay, now if you want to show it to the children, and you can show it this way also, angle A is equal to angle B is equal to angle C equal to 60 degrees. Just to explain them that actually what are the angles and how they behave. Okay. Now this I have just given you only the property of the sides and property of the angles. Now it is your duty now, your job now, to ask the children to explore more. Ask them to find the altitude. Ask them to check out that actually what that altitude does. And you can ask them to find the area also. How to get the area? It is very simple. The area is calculated directly. You go to this angle, go to this area, simply click it. You see area is 55. Now you can ask the children to calculate the area using the formula of root 3 by 4, a square. The formula knows, the children knows how to find the area of a equilateral triangle. Let them find it. Now you can remember that this area, when you just pull it, you see area also changes. And another thing, be careful, this is only an approximated one. In the option, in the rounding off, if you have 2 decimal places, you are seeing that it changes. And whenever you are having in the option, you have the rounding off to 3 decimal places, once again it changes. But it is based on that, it will change accordingly. You can have an approximation way of finding what is the area of the triangle. You can ask the children to check out by putting it in a particular spot. Once again, you can ask them to find the perimeter. You see, perimeter also you got. By simply clicking this, go to this option and then click this distance or length, you will get the perimeter of this particular triangle. In the rounding off, if you have 0 decimal place, I think all of you know that 12 plus 12 plus 12, it is not 37, it is actually coming as approximation. Therefore, you should be a little bit careful. Okay, now with this, you can draw a equilateral triangle and you can ask them to explore using the equilateral triangle, its properties. Okay friends, thank you. Let us learn to lead.